sunrise, Singapore. It's about 7:20. Sunrise sort of happened about 10 minutes ago, but it's very overcast. We've had lots and lots of rain, but yesterday was a brilliant sunny day and incredibly busy at the festival. So thank you to everybody that made the effort to come in and see me in person while I was here. I appreciate that. It was so nice to be able to help so many people. We're doing 2 workshops over the next 2 days, and then I go home, and then I'll be back home again. I get to sleep in my own bed for a little while. But Singapore has been incredibly welcoming to me this trip, and it's been so nice to reconnect with so many beautiful, beautiful Singaporeese people. Singapore is a little bit like Australia in that it's got people from every country in the world that now call Singapore their home. And yeah, it's just one of the most amazing cosmopolitan places, the most amazing food, most amazing hospitality, and people just can't do enough for you. So to all my beautiful friends, thank you so much for all your help. I always feel very humbled and very loved when I'm in Singapore, and I can't help but return that love and help to everybody. Alright my love, so while we've got a little bit of non-rain, which hasn't really rained this morning, I'm going to do our 5 Tibetans. Just even when it's not raining, get out in the sun, get out in the sunlight. I can understand why largesse settles in on people so heavily in Singapore. There is a real feeling like Singapore businesses mostly don't open till about 11 o'clock. Like, that's right, an hour before midday. People work hard, work late, and then they sleep in the next morning. So the business is open around that time. So there isn't a real motivation to get up in the morning. No real motivation to, like yesterday, I knocked off work at the festival, I walked home, went straight to bed. There isn't a real motivation for people to go straight to bed. There's so much entertainment here, so many beautiful restaurants, so it's so easy to stay out, so easy to meet your friends. And then the next morning the largesse sets in, and if largesse sets in, then people get a form of depression, which is a problem unspoken of here in Singapore. People do get quite depressed. There is a very high suicide rate, and it's very easily fixed. All you've got to do is get up in the morning, get out in some sunlight while it's still beautiful, nourishing morning sunlight, and do some energizing exercises to regenerate your body. So go for a bit of a walk. It's easy to walk around in Singapore because it's a small connected community. Public transport is very good, so it's easy to walk to public transport and get the public transport. But what you also need to do is to make sure that your physical culture is kept. So, and I don't mean just gym work, I mean getting outside, reconnecting with nature. There are some beautiful, beautiful gardens. The gardens by the bay, which is the big botanical gardens. I always go there, but even in the airport, oh my goodness, I can't wait to see this new garden they've opened in Singapore Airport, in Changi Airport. Changi Airport is like a theme park. I love it. They've created like a 300-foot indoor waterfall inside Changi Airport. Oh my goodness. So I'll send you some live from that, because I should be able to get Wi-Fi at the airport. Obviously I can't get Wi-Fi in a park here. So yeah, so let's do our Suraya Namaskara. Let's do our 5 Tibetans. Let's raise our energy so that we can not only be the best for everybody else today, but also be the best for yourself. And don't feel bad about being the best for yourself. Right? It's a beautiful world, beautiful opportunities, wonderful people. Be alive. Do what is necessary to make yourself feel alive. It's not just exercising. I mean, I get in my shower. Like, I had a long walk yesterday on the way home, and it was quite warm, so when I got home I had a cold shower and scrubbed my skin, so I went to bed with tingling skin. And even still, it's still a little bit of jet lag there, so it's a little bit of an effort to get up, because it's 7:15 in the morning here. So technically by my time, my body clock is used to it's 5:15. I usually get up about 5:15, but now I'm out in daylight, strong daylight. So, things do change, and people on Singapore are very cosmopolitan, so they travel a lot. So overseas travel with, major transit centre like Changi is not a big thing. People can travel to most other places in Asia very, very cheaply from here. And there's also incredibly cheap airfares over to Europe from here. So people do travel a lot. So jet lag is a real thing. Your body clock gets out of sync with the environment. So the only way to get back in sync with the environment where you are is, you guessed it, get outside. Get in sync with the environment. Listen to the lovely crows talking to me this morning. Crows here have got a different accent. Now, some people know that I teach a little thing called the language of the crows, where you actually can talk to the crows and the crows become messengers for you. But this trip I've really noticed, especially with them all around me this morning. Can you see this little guy in the tree here? Morning. Yeah, they've got a very different accent. It's slightly higher than our Australian crows. They're cheekier. Like Australian crows are a bit more laid back. These guys are like, what are you doing? Where are you? Well, who are you? You haven't been here before. So, very investigative. A lot more cheeky. If you've got food, they'll come right up to you. So, it's those sorts of reconnections with nature. Has anybody who's been to Australia and Singapore noticed that the crows have a different accent? Right. Our bird watchers out there, if there's any bird watchers out there, let me know if you've noticed that. Okay, so let's get into it. So we're going to do our 5 Tibetans, and then we'll do our Suraya Namaskara. I've had a few people saying, hey Shé, have you enhanced the grass in Singapore? No, I haven't. That's how green the grass is. It's just super green here. It's just all the plant life that there is around is just so alive. Okay, so let's do our 5 Tibetans. I think that I've got to show you these crows over here. Look at these guys. I'm just being watched from every side. So there's crows there, crows in the trees behind me. All the crows are like, what is she doing? Camel pose. So, alright my love, so that's our Suraya Namaskara and 5 Tibets for the day. My largesse has left me. I feel in sync with nature. I'm feeling very, very good in this beautiful park. And have a look at these beautiful, like there's just these amazing, I see behind me, all of these amazing murals everywhere in Singapore now. I think there's a big community art centre over there. I think they're the ones that are responsible for this beautiful Merkaba here in the park. So if you want to see where I am today, I'm going to be over at Key New Age, which is over there across the road. Working with the beautiful Laylee. Yes, right. Come and see me. And yeah, doing readings. And if you still want to have a consultation, it's too late to book in. I don't think it's completely full. I think there's 1 or 2 spots left. So book in quickly. But every blessing to you. So if you're laying in bed looking going, oh, I'm too tired to do this. It's interesting to watch Shé. Get up, have a go. You're going to feel so much better. All right, my love. Every blessing to you. See you tomorrow. Bye.